A full bag of fruit at the market for $5. A private doctor for about $65. And an electricity bill that can hit $300. Merida's cost of living is real, but it's not simple. If you're planning a move, this is the honest breakdown. What daily life actually costs here in 2026, line by line. Groceries, doctors, gas, help at home, and the one bill that breaks more budgets than any other. No hype, no horror stories. Numbers with sources and ranges instead of promises. Because your lifestyle decides where you land. One thing first, we're deliberately leaving rent out of the math. It's the biggest line in any budget, and it varies so wildly, by zone, by size, by what you actually need, that any single average would lie to you. Stay to the end. We'll come back to it. So line 1, food. Local markets and Yucatan staples are famously cheap. This is where Mérida is kind to you. Outside the markets, supermarkets come in clear tiers. At the budget end, Bodega Aurrera is the classic discount format, with full-size Walmart, Soriana, and Chedraui as the standard grocery run. Then come the premium formats, Chedraui Selecto and Walmart Express, where you'll find the imported, higher-tier products at higher prices. And yes, Sam's Club and Costco are here too, for bulk. Consumer agency price checks find the same basic basket can differ by roughly 20% between chains, so where you shop genuinely matters. Put together, a single person typically spends $150 to $300 a month on groceries. The dial is simple. The more you shop like you're still back home, the closer you get to back home prices. Eating out runs the full range. A good local meal for $5 to $8, or US prices at the trendy spots. It depends entirely on where you go. Line 2, healthcare. Strong private hospitals, many English-speaking doctors. A private consultation typically runs 900 to 2,000 pesos, most around 1,200, roughly $65. Bringing pets? A veterinary consultation runs around 500 to 1,000 pesos, call it $30 to $55. For bigger needs, private health insurance is the real budget line, and it climbs with age. Get quotes before you move, not after. Line 3, getting around. And here's an honest one. The bus system is being modernized and it's cheap, about 12 pesos a ride. But the network is centralized. Most routes run through or near the centro, so crossing town is rarely as direct as it should be. That's why a car here is genuinely useful. Gasoline runs about 24 pesos a liter, around $5 a gallon. Ubers are cheap and reliable for daily trips, but cars themselves and everything around them cost roughly what they cost up north. Budget accordingly. Line 4. One most newcomers don't expect. Help at home. A cleaning lady or a handyman is common here, not a luxury. Depending on schedule, responsibilities, and distance, a day's work runs 450 to 1,000 pesos. Average around 600, roughly $33. And line 5. The one that breaks budgets, electricity. Air conditioning is the difference between spending $50 to $75 a month with careful use, and $200 to $300 or more running AC all day in the hot months. And a heads up that surprises everyone. CFE bills every 2 months, not monthly, so a normal bill can look like double until you know that. Water is billed every 2 months too, and it's cheap. Why so extreme? CFE pricing is not linear. Consumption is billed in tiers, stay low, and power is genuinely cheap. Blow past the tiers, and every extra kilowatt costs disproportionately more, until heavy users lose the subsidized rate entirely. There is help. Mérida gets a bigger summer subsidy from April through October. The hot zone tariff subsidizes roughly the first 300 kilowatt hours a month. And CFE itself says air conditioning can be around 40% of a home's consumption. It's why solar panels are quickly moving from nice upgrade to near necessity for heavy AC users. And why the house you choose is a utilities decision. Orientation, roof, and ventilation translate directly into pesos. We did a full video on exactly that. Staying connected is a solved problem. Decent fiber runs about 390 pesos a month for 120 megabits, around $20. And a prepaid mobile plan starts around 200 pesos a month, with unlimited calls including the US and Canada, plus a few gigabytes of data. Quick honesty round. Cheaper than you expect, markets, services, help around the house, fruit, internet. Not cheaper, cars, electronics, imported anything. Now the caveat, cheap is personal. If your lifestyle is imported groceries, AC at 19 degrees, and dinners out every night, Mérida can cost what home costs. The city gives you the option to live well for less. It doesn't force you to take it. So before you commit, run this 3-line check. Ask to see a summer electricity bill. Price your real weekly basket at the stores you'd actually use. And build your budget on this year's prices. Then add a cushion, because Mérida is not getting cheaper. The honest bottom line, for most people, daily life in Mérida genuinely costs a fraction of what it costs back home. As long as you budget for the city that exists in 2026, not the one in the old blog posts. And rent? Here's the hint. The same city holds modest homes in traditional colonias and premium houses in the north at several times the price. Where you land depends entirely on the zone and what you need. If you want a full video on what renting really costs in Yucatan, zone by zone, tell me in the comments. If you're planning a move, my free Moving to Yucatan guide gives you the honest picture in one place. The heat, safety, cost of living, and the language barrier. Links in the description. And if you want real numbers for your specific situation, bills, budgets, what your money actually gets you here, ask someone local who lives these prices every day. I'm Yucatan Unlocked. See you in the next one.